Hello everyone, I'm Tsula, host of Tsula's Big Adventures, and today I'm going to be talking about dark skies. Dark skies are the blackberry pie of amateur astronomy. You can see things in a light polluted area, but stargazing in a dark sky site, it's the difference between seeing a partial solar eclipse and a total solar eclipse. So it's well worth it to find a dark sky site. And there's a way to quantify the sky's darkness. A guy named John Bortle published an article in the February 2001 issue of Sky and Telescope in which he put the sky's darkness on a scale from 1 to 9. 1 are the darkest places on Earth, and 9 are the most light polluted. Examples of Bortle 9 would be inner cities, Amsterdam, Kuwait, Singapore, Las Vegas, and in those areas, usually you can only see the moon, the brightest planets, maybe the Pleiades, but no other Messier objects, and only the brightest constellations. In a Bortle 1 site, or even maybe a 2 or 3, but in a dark sky site, you can see the Zodiacal Light. That is sunlight scattered by interplanetary dust, and it extends from the sun along the zodiac or ecliptic plane, and it's in a triangular shape and it's diffuse and faint. And you can best see it in the northern hemisphere after sunset in the spring and before sunrise in the autumn. You can see the Gegenschein, which is also sunlight scattered by interplanetary dust, but it's concentrated in the sky directly opposite the sun. You can see many Messier objects naked eye. You can see M31, M33, M4, M5, M13, all naked eye from a truly dark site. When you look at Jupiter and Venus, it affects your night vision in dark sky sites. So it's well worth finding a dark sky site, and there are ways to find them. You can look online at lightpollutionmap.info and look for the darkest places on the map. But if you look for a dark sky site that way, make sure that the site you choose is open to the public and that it's safe. I'm going to go on an adventure to find a dark sky site. So let's go out on an adventure and find some dark skies. I'm embarking on a mission to find the increasingly elusive and vanishing dark sky site. This area looks very promising. I'm out wandering around looking for the increasingly vanishing and elusive dark sky site. Somewhere I can put my telescope down and see dark, dark skies. Ooh, a mountaintop. That looks promising. skyline sure is impressive and beautiful, but after the sun goes down, the sky glow emanating from there will be devastating. May be too windy up there. Keep looking. That looks very promising. As long as it's not always this windy. This place is spectacular, but I think I'm going to have to keep looking. Look at this place. It's away from city lights. It's away from all lights. It's remote. It's wilderness. It's quiet. It's peaceful. And when that sun goes down, it's going to be a dark sky sight. Joy. Rapture. This is it. I finally found it. Dark skies. I got permission from a crusty old farmer to use his ranch road to set up my telescope in this wilderness area. I can't wait. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. Thank you, rancher. I've had to search high and low, here and there, past vicious rattlesnakes and jackrabbits and deer and wild boar. I didn't even show you that one. To finally find it. Here, where there are dark skies. This is Mercury. Probably doesn't look like much because I only have 300mm lens. Oh, wow. Wow. That is really neat. How cool is that? I'm just looking at the ghost of Jupiter, NGC 3242. It's in Hydra, and it's a planetary nebula, and that has nothing to do with planets, and it's known as the ghost of Jupiter, even though it has nothing to do with Jupiter. It was so named because when it was discovered by William Herschel, he thought that it looked like Jupiter. It really looks blue, so I guess they had not yet discovered Neptune, and so he said it looked like Jupiter, even though it's blue. And a planetary nebula is the remnants of an exploded white dwarf. So after a star goes through its main sequence and it burns up its helium and hydrogen fuel, it bloats into a red giant, and then it explodes and it expels its outer shell, and what you see in a planetary nebula are the remnants of the star after it exploded out its shell. And it's got a lot of nebulosity around it, and in the center of it is the white dwarf, which I of course cannot see with the 115mm, but it's very cool because it's really noticeably blue. Very cool. It doesn't look anything like Jupiter, but they had not yet discovered Neptune, which is what it really looks like. It's this very unusual aquamarine color. Very pretty. So beautiful. Just looking at Cor Caroli. So beautiful. So much better to look at things in a dark sky. It's so much more exciting and fun. I feel so fortunate and lucky. What a fun evening. I'm so happy I found these dark skies. But time to pack up and go home for the evening. Dark skies forever. Tsula signing off.